What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another Dragonflight video. Hope you're all doing really well. Continuing on with the 10.2 tier set bonus reveals, we're going to look at BM Hunter. And there's some really great things going on with the BM Hunter set. I'm actually pretty excited for it. I don't play BM Hunter like as my main. I don't play it that much. I haven't put hours and hours and hours into it. I have a fundamental understanding of how BM Hunter works, but I'm going to ask you guys a lot of questions in this video about what you think about particular parts of what's going on in terms of the changes to BM Hunter, because I would love to hear from some experienced guys and what you think about these changes coming through. Let's start with the class changes, of which there actually are some. The last couple of videos, there's been no class changes at all. So here we go. Basically, they've taken a really hard look at Call of the Wilds, which I'll look at really quickly. So this cooldown down here, which we weren't really using much, and its buffs, that's getting some big changes. Aspect of the Wild is getting a big change as well. Aspect of the Wild and Call of the Wild have struggled to be compelling choices during Dragonflight. Both of these cooldowns were competing for similar design space to make you and your pets feel stronger in a way that feels different than Bestial Wrath. After evaluating these abilities, we've decided to replace Aspect of the Wild entirely and convert it into a passive option on the talent tree. Get to that in a second. The removal of Aspect of the Wild allows us to double down on Call of the Wild being a strong pet summoning cooldown for Beast Mastery. We're also lowering number of talent points in Thrill of the Hunt, Dire Command from 3 to 2, which should give you more flexibility. So, here's what's happening. Thrill of the Hunt is 2 points instead of 3. Really, really good. Awesome bonus there. Dire Command is 2 points instead of 3. So, again, way more flexibility. I don't think you were taking Dire Command before this patch right now anyway, but you're probably going to be taking it now. So, this is a significant change. Aspect of the Wild is now called Savagery. Kill command damage increased by 10%. Barb shot lasts 2 seconds longer. I think that this is probably like a new player talent. I'm not saying you can't take it as an experienced player, and this is where I want to ask you guys, if you're an experienced player, do you think this is a good talent for you to take? My suspicion is that it isn't, because if you're a good player, you can keep your 3 stacks of barb shot going all the time. And obviously, if you're managing it correctly, you can just keep it up all the time. So this, to me, feels like a talent for people who are brand new to BM Hunter and just need that extra 2 seconds of duration on their barb shot buff so that it never falls off. I think that's a really cool talent if that's what it's for. But for experienced players, you're probably not going to take this. New talent underneath of it called Master Handler. Each time barb shot deals damage, the cooldown of kill command goes down by 0.5 seconds. Again, I don't know that this is necessarily a good talent, because I think you're going to be a little focus starved. And I don't, maybe I'm wrong here. Let me know, please, in the comments down below. I think, like, you want to press kill command a lot. Don't get me wrong. But, like, if you press it too much, you run out of focus. If you're just spamming it, sort of, there's a rhythm to BM Hunter that you have to do correctly, right? Barb shot into, like, a multi-shot into a kill command, into a multi-shot into a kill command, into a barb shot, into a multi-shot. You know, like, you see what I'm saying? There's sort of this interesting rhythm on terms of AoE. So I don't know if this is a good talent either. Call of the Wild got buffed a little bit. It's the bottom part we're interested in. It went from a 3-minute cooldown to a 2-minute cooldown. That's the biggest change, in my opinion. 33% reduction in cooldown. Like, that's amazing, right? It comes back 33% quicker. The bottom part, though, each time Call of the Wild summons a pet, the cooldown of barb shot and kill command are reduced by 50%. Again, cooldown reduction on barb shot is amazing. Cooldown reduction on kill command, I'm not sure if that's great, in the sense that you might run out of focus. Maybe you won't. Again, maybe I'm totally wrong there. And then these buffs are new as well. While Call of the Wild is active, each time you kill command, your kill command target takes 3% increased damage, stacking up to 30% more damage. Potentially very good on single target, I'm guessing. And then while Call of the Wild is active, your pets have the effects of Beast Cleave. Each time Call of the Wild summons a pet, your pets will stomp. So again, good for AoE. So I think, like, you could take this talent, Call of the Wild now, and have a good single target or AoE setup if you want. Okay, those are the major changes that have come through for BM Hunter. And we're going to... Snakebite also got removed, which is good. I think that's a good change. Now, let's dive into the actual tier set bonus, and then I'll get to some footage on the dummies. This tier set bonus, in true BM fashion, is incredibly simple, but I think incredibly fun. Bestial Wrath now summons a Dire Beast for 15 seconds. Dire Beast will now obey your kill command and can gain Beast Cleave. So, this is pretty cool. what I think it means by they can gain Beast Cleave is if you talent into Beast Cleave, they will gain Beast Cleave. And I think this is going to completely change the way that you're going to structure your talents. This is another thing I want input from you guys who are BM Hunter mains. What do you think about the talent choices here? I'm still guessing you're going to want to get Piercing Fangs. I still want to call it Rylus Stalkers, but Piercing Fangs. And now I think you're going to go to the left here, and you're going to get Dire Beast and Dire Command, Dire Frenzy, and Dire Pack. These are all related to Dire Beasts, which is now what Bestial Wrath is going to do. Bestial Wrath, your main cooldown, is going to summon a Dire Beast. And those Dire Beasts are now going to benefit from Kill Command and Beast Cleave. So they can do single target, extra single target damage, and extra AoE with Beast Cleave. I do not believe they get Kill Cleave. I'm not entirely sure about this. Somebody confirm this to me, but I don't think that the Dire Beasts are going to Kill Cleave when you press Kill Command. I think they just obey your Kill Command in terms of the single target portion of that damage, and then they obey Beast Cleave as the AoE portion of their damage. Okay? I think if we were to invest in, like, Bloody Frenzy, then all of the pets would also get the Beast Cleave effect, and they would also get the Stomp effect. So I think your Dire Beast would Stomp if you invested down here in talents. But here's what I'm thinking of doing. Kill Command has a 30% chance to also summon another Dire Beast. We want as many Dire Beasts as possible. Dire Beast lasts an additional 2 seconds and deals 60% more damage. And then every 5 Dire Beasts that you summon resets the cooldown of Kill Command and reduces the focus cost and cooldown of Kill Command by 50%. That's the biggest part of that. The focus cost and cooldown of Kill Command are down by 50%. Really, really strong. Okay? Now, rotationally, in terms of like AoE, I don't think this really changes too much, except that you're summoning a Dire Beast all the time now. So here's what we're going to do. Let me get my pet out. We're going to go Death Chakram into a Barb Shot, into a... I'm going to get a couple Barb Shots out of the way, and then I'm going to press Bestial Wrath, because Bestial Wrath gives me 2 charges of Barb Shot, right? So we want to make sure, get that out of the... So here we go. We go Death Chakram into Dire Beast. We're going to do a Barb Shot. Probably should have multi-shot it first. Another Barb Shot, Kill Command, another Barb Shot. Oh, we got another one. Oh my god, we keep getting resets. Okay, Kill Command into, here we go, Bestial Wrath. Now we're into our major sort of rotation here. I'm basically just pressing multi-shot into Kill Command, and I'm making sure, oops, summoning my pet here, making sure to keep my Dire Beast. Whenever Dire Beast comes off cooldown, I am making sure to press it. And then I'm keeping my Barb Shot stacks going as best I can. I got a reset there, and Kill Command's almost back. Or sorry, Bestial Wrath is almost back. We'll do one more Barb Shot into a Bestial Wrath. There we go. Our Dire Beast is back, and this is it. Not really too crazy on the rotation. I'm just multi-shotting into Kill Command. That's almost entirely what I'm doing. We're just getting the added bonus now of getting these Dire Beasts coming out every single time I press Bestial Wrath. And then I have the summon, the manual summon as well, which I'm going to do right now. And it's getting that Beast Cleave, which is super, super cool. So, yeah, this is it. There's really nothing crazy to it. I'm not sure if adding in the new cooldown, Call of the Wild, is actually going to be good or not. I haven't really tested that. As far as the AoE rotation goes, though, this is incredibly simple, and I think it works incredibly well. Oops. Oh, I let my buff fall off. I hit the wrong button. I hit kill shot instead of my Barb Shot. But you can see we were hovering like at least 200k sustained damage on 5 targets. Now that would go up a little bit more. This ends up hitting, it's reduced beyond 8 targets, but you're going to get 8 targets, plus you're going to get more damage. Beyond 8 targets, just going to be reduced a little bit, and Kill Cleave is beyond 8 targets as well. So your damage is going to be much higher as the pack gets bigger. You're going to be stomping and beast cleaving and kill cleaving all the enemies that are nearby. That's only on 5 targets right there. And you can see the damage profile is pretty hilarious. It's literally all my pets. This is my new beast right here. Look at this. Oh, that's Beast Cleave. Yeah, they get Beast Cleave. So these are just the beasts that I was summoning that I'm also getting from my tier set bonus. We're getting 1 from Bestial Wrath. And then we're getting the actual summon from here. And then we have a chance to summon anytime we press Kill Command. So that's producing enough beasts to give us 28.3% of our damage in the extra Dire Beasts that are coming through. So I think that's pretty insane. That's a really, really good cooldown now. Now, in terms of single target, I'm not going to change my talents at all. I don't know if this gets... I don't know if I should change my talents. Potentially, I should be. I actually have no idea. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is Call of the Wild worth it on a single target fight? I'm actually not sure whatsoever. But here's what the single target damage is going to kind of look like. Again, we're going to start off with Death Chakram into the Dire Beast, and then we're going to go... I don't have a pet, apparently. Whoops, that's not really good. There we go. There's all my damage. We'll do another Barb Shot. One more Barb Shot before we go Bestial Wrath. There we go. And then we'll just try to get as many kill commands in as we can. And we have another Dire Beast coming up here. Oh, we got another Barb Shot stack. Look at that. Feeling good. So this is still... even though I messed up the opener like real hard, this damage is okay. There's nothing wrong with this at all. And you're just managing those 3 stacks of Frenzy. Make sure you keep those up. And I'm pressing Cobra Shot like way too much. I'm going to drop my stacks. Oh, I got it up. Look at that. That was actually really lucky. Okay. Another Dire Beast. Here we go. Big damage right now. There's a huge damage window. Oh, I just hit Barb Shot again. I'm managing this so badly. Now I have to wait for as long as possible before I press my Barb Shot. There we go. So I can try and get the cooldown back. And, yeah, the damage is fine, even though I didn't change any of my abilities, and I probably should have spec'd into something else. You can see that the damage is perfectly fine. Doing almost 80k if I was to be playing this correctly. And, again, the talents are definitely all wrong. So, one more Bestial Wrath here. And there you go. That's how this works. So, again, you're just getting a lot of extra damage now from these Dire Beasts, which is really cool. And instead of sort of getting all your damage from... just critting and getting those resets, you're getting sort of a new playstyle here with the Beast. Now, I think this actually gets a lot different if you try to take those new talents, because right now I'm basically playing this the way that you would play your BM Hunter previously. I didn't change anything. I actually had Stomp. That was really bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have had Stomp, I don't think, for a single target. But we all know that. We get it. Somebody link me a single target build in the comments down below. That would be actually pretty helpful. But the damage profile is there, especially in AoE. The damage is there. You saw in our last fight with the training dummies, our damage was definitely there. It's all coming from your beasts. And I think that this is a really cool change. I love that they're leaning hard into the Dire Beast sort of archetype, because we haven't seen that yet for BM Hunter basically at all. And I love that they're just making it completely versatile. Your Dire Beast will obey kill command for single target and for AoE, but for single target mostly. And then they'll also gain Beast Cleave for the AoE damage. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like the direction that Blizzard went with the tier set bonus for BM Hunter? Are there some special interactions that I haven't noticed? Please let me know in the comments down below if there's something that I'm missing in terms of the way that this thing interacts, because I'm not a BM Hunter main, so love to hear from you guys. But yeah, I think this is strong. I think it's very simple, but it's very strong, and that's good for BM Hunter. A very, very good set for BM Hunter. So thank you guys so much again for watching. I love you all. I will see you in the next one.